Oh, what a day. Tuesday. It's gonna be 35 degrees here today. So 35, I don't know, it's probably will be up with like, I don't know, 90 Fahrenheit. Not sure how much, like what the transition is, but it's for Fahrenheit, but it's so hot. So hot today. So, hope you all are having a good morning and good start of the week. You had a good start of the week yesterday, and hope y'all are doing well. Let's see if anyone can join. I'm just gonna, yeah, so yesterday I had I had Pure Balmain Rouge on, and initially it kind of took me really by surprise, and it was a little bit too much, but I ended up liking it very at the deep dry down after like few hours after dry down. I ended up really liking it a lot, so that was good. Hi Christine, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so Pierre Balmain Rouge, although I didn't really like the opening and like maybe like first couple of hours into it, I really liked the kind of dry down, and kind of smells very nice, like in deep dry down, and it lasted all day, so that like even just before I went to shower at night, so that's quite a bit from 6 o'clock in the morning until night. So, how are you, Christy? What are you wearing? What's your scent of the day? And hope you had a great Mother's Day on the weekend. So, I had a little bit of my oldest was a little bit sick, so a little bit of sick and a little bit of kind of pretending that he was sick. So it kind of like made a lot of kerfuffle on the weekend. So for us, but it's okay. Today I am wearing I am wearing Le Labo Cedrat 37. So Le Labo fragrances I haven't had, like, maybe over the last I'm gonna say year and a half that I bought most of my Le Labos. I had heard about them. I didn't really look to get them, but over the last year and a half I probably got most of my collection. I was organizing them yesterday, and there was a lot. So it was a great Mother's Day. Did you avoid the household plague? Well, let's hope so, because it seems like the household plague is like goes an interval of like 5 days. So I don't know, my last time. Hi Sarah. My oldest was sick on Thursday last week. So it's about time. So hopefully it's not, I have avoided it. That would be nice, but just he wasn't feeling well over the weekend and stuff like that, so it wasn't a lot of fun. Uh, okay. And so, yeah, so I am wearing Cedrat 37 today, and then Le Labos I started with kind of discovering like another 13. I think it was the first one that I tried from the line. I tried another 13, and at the time I didn't understand it, and then it was and then as I kind of wore it throughout the day, kind of went back to it over and over again. And I'm in Canada, so, and it lasted a long time, but sometimes Le Labo fragrances do also kind of disappear. You can't smell them, but everyone else can smell them, and they tell you about it. So I ended up liking it enough that I ended up getting a bottle. The only Le Labos I've ever smelled is Least Santal 33 and Neroli, whatever number it is. So Santal 33 is, it's I don't know. To me, it's like this is one of the things that I read the review about it, and it said that it smells like pickles and pickle juice. Then I wore it, and like I tried it, and it's, exactly what it smelled like. So I don't know if it was just a perception of it or what, but it did kind of deter me from getting it. So I didn't end up getting it. So that's, and some sandalwood or santals do that to me. Like I feel like they're It smells like pickle juice, so I didn't end up getting that one. The lease is very, very nice. I have to try it again and see if that's that I think it's lease 49 or something, or maybe that's Elang 49. Yeah, lease is probably a different number. Yeah, so and then once you go through the regular line of Le Labos, there's also city exclusive, so they I didn't get the pickles. Well, yeah, it smells like, I don't know if it's kind of, mind is so powerful when somebody tells you that this is smells like it, and you just, I think you should probably wait a few days or like some time before trying it again, because I think it's just right after, it's just you ends up being tricked, your mind ends up being tricked, which is kind of interesting. So from the like regular line, I have Thé Noir, I have Ylang, I have I think Labdanum 18 is also like their regular line. I have Lavender. What else I have from the regular line? Thé Matcha I have. Thé Matcha I'm not still sure, because Thé Matcha is, I don't actually even like matcha tea, because that kind of powdery texture tastes like, you know, herbal, like sand in my mouth, so I don't end up, I don't like it very much. So um, I'm not sure about that one. I'm sitting on fence about that one. And then what else I have from the regular line? Lisa's, yeah, Lisa's very ethereal. I like it. I like tea fragrances. Yeah, I have Thé Noir. Thé Noir is very, very nice too. If you like tea fragrances, like I love tea fragrances. Actually, one of my favorite ones is Elizabeth Arden's green tea. I think that one is made by Francis Kurkdjian, isn't it? I think that's a Francis Kurkdjian's fragrance. And I really find it quite uplifting. It's like doesn't last very long. Yes, matcha does taste like sand, green sand. I know, right? It's just like, I don't know if you've seen henna, like a henna powder, in like in just form of powder, but henna, it can be green, like the henna powder is green. For whatever reason, it makes me feel like when I have Thé Matcha, it feels like I'm drinking henna, which is kind of weird. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. I've never ate henna. I don't even know if it's toxic or not. But anyways, um, I know it's a big hype and like people love drinking Thé Matcha and things like that. But yeah, Elizabeth green tea is very nice. And I think from that line, they have, from the Elizabeth Arden's line, they had something that had pistachio in it. I think, was it this year or like last year? I'm not 100% sure. I have to look it up. One of my, oh, what's her name? Her name is Arlene. She's a YouTuber and a content creator, and she's originally from Winnipeg, where I am, but she lives in Sweden, I think. And then she comes and goes like between Winnipeg and Sweden. And she talked about a flanker of that is coming, and I'm really interested in to find out. Hi, Babush, how are you? Um, what's her name? Scented Delights. Scented Delights. I think that's her channel. I really, really like her. She's a sweetheart. I'm looking forward if she's ever here to connect with her. And she talked about that flanker of it, so I'm curious to find that out. What else is from the Le Labo's regular line? Bay Rose is very, very nice. Bay Rose is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if Bay Rose is city exclusive or not, but Bay Rose is for rose lovers. I would say that's something gorgeous. Rose 31 is one that is very popular. And Delicious Delights, yes, Delicious Scented Delight, Delicious Delights, yes, that is her. So yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, Rose 31 is like very famous, and people really love Rose 31. I like some of the hotels, actually. I think it's Westin Hotel here that has everything Rose 31, like the shower gel and hair and all products are Rose 31, which is really, really nice. And then I got into city exclusives. So city exclusives are only available in the city that they're launched for, but all year round, I think. And then they become available in everywhere that has a Le Labo store in September, as if I understand correctly. So if there's a city exclusive coming and you want to get it, it would be in like, that's not in your city. It would be in September that you can try if you have a Le Labo store. So from the city exclusives, I have, is Bergamot? Is Bergamot their regular line, or is it? I think Bergamot is also a regular line. I'm not 100% sure. I have an E44 that is France exclusive, like Paris exclusive, I think. I have Benjoy 19. I have Cedrat 37, which is Berlin exclusive. Then there is Gaiac 10. I had a Gaiac 10 and I sold Gaiac 10 because Gaiac 10 smelled like a barbecue sauce on me and I didn't really like it. So I sold that one. There is Gaiac 10. And then there's Musk 25. Musk, is it Musk 25? There's a Musk one and there's a Tonka 25. There is, and there was a recent one was coriander, I think. And then it came up with the eucalyptus. I've never tried any of those. Ritz-Carlton had 30 Rose 31 now. They have Diptyque Philosophus. Oh, really? I really like that. That's those hotels like hook you up on these things. Like, I never even thought about getting a Le Labo shampoo or like hair conditioner, but then you go there and try these things day in, day out, and I'm like, I kind of like this one. So, but just kind of to sustain that, it's outrageous. Like I don't know. I don't spend that much money on shampoo or like body wash or things like that. I like my luxury body wash or shampoo, but not that much money on it. Yeah. So this one is a Berlin exclusive. This probably is one of my last purchases of the Le Labo city exclusives, and I really I put it on this morning, and it's such a happy, uplifting fragrance. It's you know, it's the citron note and the ginger and a little bit of musk, and it's just, that's all you need for a for a you know, a really hot day in the morning. So that barbecue is very spicy and most. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I it's just like, it smelled like a you know, hickory, like when you use like a hickory like thing for the barbecue that has a certain smell, like that smelled like exactly like it. And the other thing that smelled like that was Mezzo Margiela by the fireplace, and I just couldn't do it. So this one, I put it on, it's like 6 o'clock, so we are 2 hours in. I can smell it, like, thank God. But I don't expect it to last all day. We'll see. Last time I was at Essence, they were talking about how they have come up with newer ways to make citrus fragrances last longer, in that they have been able to combine a citrus molecule that you can smell it with a heavier molecule that you can't smell, but the heavier molecule makes it less volatile, and you know, that kind of makes it last longer. So I don't know if that's the thing, or it's just you know, something that they say, but we shall see. So how long it's gonna last. So far I like it. Is this something that I can't live without? Probably not. Is this something redundant in my collection? I don't know. I have to try my other citrusy ones in the I want to try my other citrus ones in the Le Labo range, and pick one that I really like and stick with it and sell the rest, because, you know, space an issue, as if you have seen the live last night, you would have noticed that space becomes an issue in there. Yeah, it's the thing. Yeah, I don't like. I heard it in the Exxon, so they were saying that they were able to shave a certain part of the citrus molecule aroma and combine it with a heavier molecule, and that becomes like lasts longer. I'm just hoping that it's truly what they're combining it with. It's something that we can't smell, because if it's end up being like some amberwood, it will ruin citrus fragrances for me. So I don't want it. I need to go watch that live today. Yes. Delise says, morning, scent of the day, Moonlight Puli. Yay! How do you like it? How do you like Moonlight Patchouli? It's sitting in my cart actually, Delise. And I'm curious. I kind of want to get it, but I've heard Moonlight Patchouli is not about patchouli. So that kind of took that expectations out there. Like I think that's important when you're like wearing a fragrance, if you have expectations. And that's one thing about Le Labo, right? Like Le Labo fragrances are often kind of confusing because like if you try Tonka 25 is not a Tonka that you expect and you have seen before in like fragrances that like Tonka Heavy are generally like resinous and things like that. This has a little bit more, it's different notes into it, or like Myrrh 55 is more about jasmine. It's kind of weird. Who's Moonlight Patchouli from? Is Van Cleef and Arpels. And they have a beautiful range of fragrances, to be honest, and they're like, I mean, at the discounters they are quite affordable. Like you can get a bottle for $100 at discounters. And like for 75 mls they have like a little bit of a higher range, I think that's called what, Rêve de Cashmere, Rêve d'Encens, and those ones are a little bit more expensive, but the clear bottles, clear and black bottles you can get for a decent price from discounters. And Moonlight Patchouli has now, I think Moonlight Patchouli, it has like maybe 3 flankers now, because there is Moonlight Patchouli Parfum, there's Moonlight Patchouli Rose, and there's Moonlight Patchouli Cherry. Or no, there's Moonlight Cherry. Oh, okay, so there's maybe not a Moonlight Patchouli. There's like 3 flankers of the Moonlight, I guess. There's Moonlight Patchouli, Moonlight Patchouli Parfum, there is Moonlight Cherry, and Moonlight Rose, I think. And you know, it's kind of nice. I like the presentation. It's quite simple, the design of the fragrance, or like the bottle, but it's quite nice, and kind of for storage wise, you can store them like books. Like it's kind of nice. Anyhow, that was it. I just wanted to kind of touch base with y'all and see how you're doing. Hope you are having a great day. And with all of that, we shall see you later. And love you all. Oh, hello and bye. Bye.